Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Real talk, homie. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a mother. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking back at it. Bye-ya. 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 Yeah. Orderly, as you can tell by today's thumbnail, say it with your chest. Orderly. Chest Watson. Wes Watson, homes. I just can't. Right? On Paru. I just can't. Look, we already know what's up with Wes Watson, man. For those of us that have been watching YouTube for a while, this vato will hoop paperwork. Make sure you take your paperwork to Burger King because you never know if they're having 2 for $6. ¿Sabes qué? They need to verify, right? And in menudo está in a direct fashion. Verify. Verification is real. Word of the day, right? According to Wes Watson, you need to have your P-dub hooped at all times. If you're going to the laundromat and there's a little Asian lady and she won't dry clean your clothes, say it with your chest. Hoop your paperwork so that way, or just cheek it. Either way, you're winning, right? That way she knows you are who you say you are and the dry cleaning is real. Now, first watching Wes Watson in YouTube, I was like, damn, this motherfucker puts 10 on the 2 or 2 on the 10 in a real way, right? He was hyper, he was hyphy, he was off the steroid, he was doing his thing, but at the same time, he was very smart in what he was doing. I think he got in this prison genre at the fucking right tiempo, and he was able to manipulate the masses, and he was able to poison the people, right? With a whole lot of drama and bullshit stories. And at the same time, you take it with a grain of salt. It's entertainment. Okay? Entertainment, look at it as entertainment. But it was cool. For the Mexicanos that were watching it, he was like, look at that pinchy wood. Sprinkle them in, right? Look at this wood. About this crazy. He was screaming. He was talking about washing my socks and hooping P-dub and fucking making pedazos out of fucking shampoo bottles and fucking and Sprite, right? It was cool, but it was uncool at the same time because you guys knew that there was no way that a guy of his caliber or acting like he did was going to go in any fucking jail, any prison and run any yarda. He looked the part, but he was not the part, right? Now, he did represent San Diego to the fullest, and I gotta say respects to the San Diego area. The fucking 619, they're very, very vicious and well known throughout the California Department of Corrections system and just throughout the world. I say, give them the respect, put some respect on their name. At the same time, this is not what they thought of when they thought about representing the 619, right? But he is from Dago, man. You gotta give him his respect. That is Chest Watson, and he's known to get that chest stone that you could only get in Preston. In Ironwood, but right, he's handling his business. Okay, so he started to do this YouTube shit a few years ago, and he was able to catch fire. He was able to catch on. It was like a struck match. It was lit. Bam. Hey, you can learn a lot from a dummy. Crash dummy shit. He crashed on into YouTube, and it worked out for him. Kind of like 1090 Jake. The vato blew up. Now, I ain't mad at him. The business acumen is up to par. The business acumen is by far more superior than a lot of individuals. The vato has the gift of game and the mouthpiece, and at the same time, he knows what he's doing. But I know something you don't know. Atarale, Wes Watson. Says, okay, you know the gun had to Bangladesh on your ass, right? So I was getting at my homeboy. You know, he reached out to me, you know what I mean? And he said, hey, what's up, fool? He said, what's up with Wes Watson? You know, I know him, right? I said, yeah, I heard, man. I heard through the grapevine about that you know exactly who he is. He said, listen, this is what that Bob also did to me. And I said, okay, say it with your chest, right? He said, hey, watch out, you know, after he blew up with this YouTube shit, he goes, I started to watch him. I started to support him because he knew him personally. He goes, man, I knew him so personally. I said, okay, motherfucker, I just see some things other people didn't see. And he goes, well, you know, the vato blocked me. And he goes, I guess he didn't want to hear what I had to tell him. I said, well, motherfucker, who gives a fuck if you blocked me? He said, okay, let's take it on back. Like, you know, let's cool it now. Let's take it back like no addition. I said, I need to hear exactly what's up with Wes Watson. And he said, why are you going to use it to do a story? And I go, perhaps one never knows, does one, right? And so he tells me the story about Wes Watson. So back in the days, Wes Watson used to tell, you know, one of his videos, he talked about he was out there balling, Escalade, Range Rovers, or whatever the fuck he was doing. He was getting his money, and he says, that's true as fuck, right? He says, that's absolutely true. He said, at that time in San Diego, man, we was out there, everybody was out there balling out. You know, it was that time, it was that era, it was that D-boy era. You know, it was that New Jack City shit. You know what I mean? Rockabye, baby. Motherfuckers was getting it. He goes, at the same time, this vato was getting fronted piece of the right? From him himself, allegedly, right? And it was going down. It was going down. Chest Watson was coming back with the bread, and everybody was winning. Everybody was happy. He said, so all that shit that Vato talked was the facts. That was true. I said, so you mean to tell me, to what degree facts, right? He said the highest degree. I said, so you mean to tell me that Vato he's telling the truth, that's it? So maybe right now as we're speaking, he has paperwork hooped in his crack. He said, no, I can't call that one like an alcoholic, but what I can tell you, man, is what he's talking about when it came to the D game, he was really involved. I said, all right, cool. He says, but, he goes, so the Vato started out there fucking getting on one. I said, now we're talking, let's get, right? Let's get to it, right? He says, then the Vato started getting on one, man, and started doing a little too much. And what happened was he got in debt about $38,000 with the Conectivo, right? And I said, damn, that's a lot of money, right? He said, yeah, and the Vato was half stepping on pain. He goes, and we gave him a chance after chance after chance. Vato ends up getting locked up. He goes, but before he got locked up, he gave me this sick ass fucking bracelet. It was a diamond bracelet that I guess he had came up on some base head. And he owed me $38,000, to be honest with you. I said, God damn, you know what I mean? To what degree of 38, right? It was the highest degree. And so he gave him the fucking, the bracelet as a little down payment, a little $12,000 down payment. And I'll get at you later, he said. This guy went and did his little time and he got out. Well, guess what up? The homeboy was, his antennas were not up and circulating when the Vato started YouTube and started to blow up. Okay, now in this YouTube game, people assume that you're getting paid all this fucking buckets of money, and all that, and that's not the case, man. It's furthest from the case. You have to grind hard. You have to work hard. You have to go out there and really get it if you want to make any type of bread from this YouTube shit. That's just the way it is. That's factual and actual, you know what I mean? It ain't just going to come to you. You have to go out there and get that shit. That's just in a real way, right? And so I guess Wes Watson was out there doing it, going paperwork cheeked and everything. He was out there in the world manipulating the masses, poisoning the people, and getting, you know, his money from these various stories he was telling. Now, I heard a lot of stories. You know, I heard stories that he told, stories that got people fucking caught up, locked up, incarcerated. He's told stories that there's no way they could be true in the timeline because Vatos are like, oh, no, I was over here, Holmes. I wasn't even over there. You know what I mean? So I was over here in Europe going fucking getting a mamon from some fucking Brazilian Amazon. And you're over here talking about I was in Oklahoma City fucking in a riot. Spencer Latino, right? There's been a lot of mistruths is the word of the day, right? There's been a lot of mistruths when it comes to Wes Watson, but with that aggressive fucking, you know, way he presents himself in that look, people they enjoy it. I enjoyed it. So I was scared. Get over here. I was like, fuck, motherfucker, okay, Spencer. I swear to God, by the time I was done watching one of his videos, I had to go take a shower. I'd spit all over the side of my face. This motherfucker spitting through the phone. Utterly, he was spitting through the phone. Utterly, Soulja Boy, tell him, right? He wasn't playing. That's just how Wes Watson was. The Vato was highly aggressive, and I rather enjoyed it. Let's see, you know, fucking, let's party. La primera, right? He was rather enjoyable, so it was entertainment at his finest. But at the same time, I could see the lies, the bullshit. So anyways, he burns this dude for fucking all this money. When he gets out, right? The dude's like, okay, you're successful. Now, at first, he wasn't really tripping because he knew that Wes Watson had to get on, man. He had to start getting bread again. And Wes fucking, I don't know who told him, how he's seen it, but he's a smart motherfucker. He did this fucking little YouTube thing. And he started to get breaded out. Now, he started to get real bread. As you can tell, the Vato was all over the place. Commercials, spitting, screaming, lifting weights, steroids. The Vato's doing his thing, and he's getting bread. You know, you got to be motherfucking Ray Charles not to see that one. You know, you got to be Stevie Wonder to not realize that the Vato's getting a bag. Saca la bolsita, pinche Wes. Separate mine from yours. Well, you ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm Paru. Am I? You know, you never know. Can't call it like an alcoholic. Fill me up with unleaded. One time for your mind. But pay where it ain't. Anyways, this individual fucking started to come up and get that mountain of money. And so the homeboy tapped in with them on IG. He was like, hey, bro, what's up, Wes? This is me, bro. This is me, man. What's up, man? This is Pac-Man, man. Right? What up, Danny, man? You don't recognize me, man? And the fool was like, oh, what's up, bro? Hey, I got the tapes, Wes. Don't lie. Because I have to post it. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't even know why I'm in his mix. I just wanted to tell the story because it's funny, right? So they started to go back and forth on some old school reminiscing shit. Like, what's up, bro? Boom, it's been a minute since you've been up in it, man. What you up to? Oh, shit, I'm just doing this little YouTube shit, man. I'm out here getting my bread, man, my coins, my motherfucking Doja, right? He was getting his Doja cat on, right? So he's getting all this money. And so the homeboy said, where are you in them little 38 G's you owe me, right? It's been a minute, bro. You know, I don't wait. Let me see. What's mine? I've been waiting years, bro. So where you at with mine? Can I get my issue? And Wes Watson said, don't. He did the Homer Simpson, right? And he blocked the homeboy. Now I ask myself, how greedy can one fucking individual be? You're getting money, bro. Con pinche Lamborghinis y todo mine. Kicking back with fucking some hotito on the beach, right? You know, running, going Baywatch. You're doing a lot, Wes Watson. Why would you burn a homeboy that put you in the game, that actually was blessing you at work, humps, that was actually taking care of you so that you were able to rock that Escalade, right? It's a sticky situation. Now, I understand this. when you owe someone some bread, you know, and they done did something bad to you behind your back, and they're playing both sides and shit like that, I can understand you saying, yo, fuck you, Wes. Say with your chest on from Preston. I can understand that. You know, with your paperwork cheat, of course, we know how you do it. I can understand that situation, but at the same time, Holmes, when you're just like, fuck that, I ain't paying you because I don't like you. But I ain't paying you because guess what? Says at the end of the day, this is my mountain. I made this money. You did it. Right, Teddy? We out of here. You know what I mean? It's mine. It's mine. My. Order Bobby Brown. Trip out. Dropping on Nate Ball on the stage is so trained. Remember that? Right? That's not the way the game works, man. That's bad karma. You know, when you're out there and yeah, you did put in the hard work. You became successful in the game. You utilized your platform to manipulate and utilized your platform to get a bag. And can't nobody, not me, nobody, not me, not you, not nobody be mad at this vato. So okay, we can say that he got it off the backs of the real motherfuckers who's making the sacrifices in prison, but that's neither here nor there. We can't speak on that. But what we will say is this, that the motherfucker Wes Watson said, Bella, and burnt the connect. That's a fact. He was going to deny. He'll probably deny it. Like, Charlie, fuck, I don't even know that puta. Do you know what I sell Bowflex. That's it, right? That's what I do. But he didn't at one point in time. And the streets talk, Holmes, and the streets always win. See, for those of you that don't know about the streets always win. The streets cry, Holmes. They cry for your sangre. And when the streets are crying for you, Holmes, eventually, one day you're cruising. Just mobbing. The mobilization is real, right? Go and have to take a gas on fumes. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Con perfumes y todo. Oh man, you're smelling good like eternity and shit like that, right? Bang, bang. And you're cruising and someone comes up and they're rock-a-bye, baby. Why? Because you did the streets dirty, Holmes. And when you do the streets dirty, the streets will come back and bite you con tum pinche nalgas and rip the paperwork right out of your asshole. That's what it is. That's what it'd be like. So the homeboy told me that story and I was like, you're lying. They said, okay, what? Oh, Pyro! I got the tapes. Today I got time, cuz. I go hard, right? He sent me the fucking texts. I was like, damn. Today he did go hard, cuz, right? And that's what it was. I read it. I filled it up when I read it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking go ahead and drop him some knowledge that they definitely won't get in college. And talk about how he's burning people out there and manipulating the masses and the issues. And the beat goes on. Or the whispers, right? And that's just what it was. Now, what do I think about other individuals in the YouTube game who manipulate the people by telling fake stories and drama just to deceive or just to entertain? I'll tell you this. I'm not with all that business. Okay. A lot of the stories that I tell, for the most part, I try to get them as accurate as possible. But they might be off a little bit. It's like, hey, give me the Valentina so I can sprinkle me, girl. Sprinkle me, girl. I'm gonna sprinkle it, baby. Orale. Gonna eat for it in the click. Can I sprinkle it one time? You know, maybe that day I was chilling, I'm swerving, curving, shipping on some of that cherry flavored bourbon. I want to get drunk. I don't know, but for the most part, I try to get 99.9% of my fucking videos as accurate as possible. Sometimes I change some names and places because I don't want to put anyone in jeopardy, allegedly, right? But for the most part, I try to do the most, you know. I try to get right because they can't call me can't get right. You know what I mean? I get right. And I want to be able to be actual with my videos. Now, there's a lot of people that won't. They don't care, Holmes. They're going to throw a buffer in it. So they put some shellac on that, motherfucker, right? They'd be like, hey, yeah, hey, so what happened? Well, yeah, the homeboy rolled it up and shit. Yeah, hey, I'm going to talk about he rolled it up because the fucking homeboys were going to hit him and shit. No, they weren't even going to hit him, eh? He just I know, but I'm a YouTuber. Hey, it sounds good. It sounds good, right? And see, then no one's going to know. Wrong. Yeah, you hold, puto. We hold? Yep. What's going to happen is motherfuckers is going to go back and they're going to fact check you. They're going to find out. And they're going to be like, that's not the line. This vato, you know what I mean? This vato's like R. Kelly at Suicide Watch. We need to watch him, right? You know what I mean? 30 years plus and the vato's all ready to hang himself. I believe I can run. Right? He's done. You know? We'll give him that honey love. You know what I mean? He'll be all right. You know what I mean? This is how it is. They be bullshitting. And it's a cool situation because there's a lot of striving ass people that are incarcerated, yeah, by their own merits, man. They've done what they've done, but they're in there every day, man, living that life, living that real life, man. They're really out there struggling. The suffering is real. And you got people that are benefiting off the backs, the sweats of their back, right? And it ain't cool. It ain't boo, right? It ain't boo. It definitely ain't. You know, if it ain't cool. But they're going to continue to do that. They're going to continue to manipulate. So you need to decipher. You know, I watch a little bit of everybody, man. I watch Wes Watson. Say it with your chest, right? I watch I can't even say his name. You know, there's too many fucking W's. Change it up with them. You got it all fucked up. I watch Wes Watson, right? I do it merely not because his stories are true, because they're not, bro. A lot of them are fucking fake. If you were locked up on a 4-yard, bro, and you heard some of the things that he says, some of the outlandish things that he says, and you sucked it up with a super straw Holmes and you were believing that shit, then it's like, you deserve to be a pendejo that you are. That's it. Be more man than him and understand where you're coming from and where he's coming from. Because El Vato is a putito when it comes to that shit. He'll bullshit you guys. So again, he could say it. Conspira todo, right? He just knows what he's doing. But there's a lot of other channels on YouTube, man, that'll put 10 on the 2 too, and they'll bullshit you. And then there's a lot of good channels that don't, you know? Channels like A Convict's Perspective. Channels like Paradigm Media News. You know what I mean? Real shit. Channels like Dubs. Channels like Gunners Profiles and Gunners Collective. You know, channels like PFP. Channels, you know what I mean? Like The Hangout. Josh, homie Hangout, right? They're going to give it to you as raw diggity and as raw doggy as they can. That's just what it is. We've lived that life. We've been incarcerated. We've been on 4-yard zones. We've been in shoes. We've been doing this at the highest level, the lowest level. You fuck it. Some of them have been doing it at the smoking level. Everyone's been doing it. Oh, it's smoky. You know what I mean? They've been doing it at that level. So when they give you the stories, it's going to be real. People like Wes Watson, he was incarcerated. He was locked up. But he wasn't never doing it at that level. Nah, man, this guy was just sprinkling him. Sprinkle me, girl. Yeah, he was just a little wood. That's all he was. Okay, yeah, he has veins popping out on his fucking cheeks and shit. And so people are intimidated and they think that, oh man, this way. It's the pinche fucking R in his arm. I'm telling you guys. You know, but so before you constantly believe someone who's going to manipulate you like a whack 100, you know what I mean? Feo este vato, right? A kneel to whatever, you know what I mean? So bastard, right? And this motherfucker, Wes Watson, say what you says, right? Nah, gente. You need to decipher what's real. Now, if you like watch it for entertainment, it's just funny to you. Yeah, but put no credence to it. Put no merit in that shit. A lot of these fucking stories that Fato's telling you, man, is for the birds. That's it. It's for the birds. Everything Whack 100's telling you is for the birds, right? He's just bullshitting you, right? I'll tell you right now, right off the top, man, that fool's just fucking playing games with you. Why you wanna play some games on me? See, why you wanna play? And he's gonna play. Believe me, he's gonna play. You know, he's gonna play. Anyways, with that being said, it was just a little story that the homeboy wanted me to put out there. I decided that for no other reason I should fuck with it. I said, man, I felt that if for no other reason I should construct this notation to let it be known on this side of the fence that hopefully you are not forgotten and the unexpectedness of this is enough to bring a brief but beautiful smile to your pretty little face. Utterly today, smile for me like Scarface. So I had to put that out there. Yes, this Volta fucking burnt this dude. After all this time, this big old bag of money, man, he turned his back. You know, he couldn't fucking beat him up, couldn't put the Mac on him, did the only thing that Wes could do. With the paperwork in his asshole. Turn his back on him, right? Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about going out there, not fucking jacking your own gente, but going out there and taking care of your people, because that's all you have. Familia, the real righteous ones that have been with you since day one. Sabes que? A fine ass chick from the 818. And the winner is, you know, and that's just what you do. If you don't like it, say it with your chest, because no one cares, right? Hope you like this, man. You can say what you chest. Hit that like and subscribe one time. Thumbs up, man. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, which is, of course, man, the people coming together as one. Sprinkle in even Wes Watson. Just don't get spit all over my fucking HD camera, puta. And you know what it is. With that being said, gracias. This is the gun. I got a lot coming for you today. I'm banging. Boom, bang. I'm activating a function. Order the hands. Bang, bang.